So today actually we will have about an hour meeting online to walk through what we're going to provide in this Robotics Dreamer Keeper challenge, and also to invite our partners to have a introduction. So I think today is like like our first time online community event. So we want to take this chance to say hi to all of you, and if you want to also share your ideas or what's your expectation, and we will have a QA session on the at the final part. Yeah. Oh, I also saw Ricardo. Hi, Ricardo. Okay.
Hello,
Mm.
hello, hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you also, everyone. And yes, eager to hear about the session.
Yeah, yeah. This is our first time online session with our global community, so I'm really happy to have you here. Yeah.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Hello, how
So
are you?
yeah, we're good. Hello. Where are
I am
you?
from Bangladesh.
Okay. What time is it now?
8:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. So it's not that late. It's actually late here. It's our 10:30. Yeah. PM.
Okay.
Okay. So I think it's the time for us to start the session. And just for your reference, we will also record the whole session since 10:30. My 10:30. Yeah. So the community members who can't join this session will also have a chance to watch the record. But I hope that for people who are already here can stay till the last, so we can have a QA session together to have some, just a free discussion or just to let us know who you are. Yeah. So the first part will be the talk from our team, from the robotics team. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I hope that we will take this chance to know each other better and to give you an overview about what is D-Robotics and what we're doing. Yeah. Okay, so let me share my screen. And Yujia is my assistant. And Yujia, can you help to keep checking if anyone join the webinar? Please give them the permit to join
Okay, no
us.
problem.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Hmm? Can you see my screen now? I don't know. Can you see my screen?
No, no.
No, not yet.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, let me try again. How to share my screen? No, okay.
No, yes.
Yeah, yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. So welcome to our Robotics Dreamer Keeper Challenge webinar. Actually, this will be a whole series webinar that will be happening on every Thursday at the same time. So from now on till July the 9th, which means this webinar session will be lasting till the whole journey of the RDK challenge, and you can always be here. But each time we might have different guest speakers and different topics, or just some free conversation as an office hour. Yeah. So today we are very happy to have some of our partners to join us for the opening session. So here is the agenda. We will have the opening and the RDK challenge official introduction, and then our engineer from our developer ecosystem team. Shortly, he will give a breakdown of the competition by stage. And then we will have our partner from the Construct. Construct is a leading education platform for robotics, and they will give an introduction about how to leverage the platform to learn robotics and like the roles courses online, because we will give uh, all applicants of the RDK challenge 1 month free lessons for Construct platform. We will talk about it later. And also today we invite a very, I think it's a very interesting open source project called RoboOrigin. The team behind the RoboOrigin is RoboParty. So RoboParty is focused on the open sourced humanoid robot. And today we have their product design lead, Junjie, in this webinar to introduce about their work and their contribution to the open source robotics projects, and also their design thinking behind. And then we will have some live QA session. So first, I want to give a very quick walkthrough about what is D-Robotics and what we're doing here, why we want to do the RDK challenge. So D-Robotics is a company that focused on the robotics development infrastructure. So for the infrastructure itself, which means that we have both the hardware device and also the software and the cloud solutions. So by combining this hardware and software, so we actually provide a whole intelligent computing platform for robotics development. And this is an overall framework or a roadmap of what we offer for developers and engineers for the robotics development. And then I want to give you a quick overview about the RDK. So RDK is the robotics development kit. Also, why we name the product under the name of RDK, because we also consider it as the Robotics Dreamer Keeper. Yeah, so that's why we have the name of the challenge called Robotics Dreamer Keeper Challenge. And our product is actually also under the name of RDK. And we have the RDKX3, RDKX5, RDKS100, and also the future product RDKS600. So you can see the main specs here. I think the highlight of each product is about the computing power of each board. For example, the RDX X5 has 10 TOPS computing capabilities, and the RDK S100 has more than 80 TOPS to 128 TOPS computing power, and also the RDK S100 will have more than 300 TOPS, which is an ideal solution for embodied AI. But I think RDKX5 is I think it's a really mature product and also a very advanced product for robotics development. Yeah. So you can see that so D-Robotics actually has a lot of experience by supporting different robotics companies worldwide. And Here are all the very rich product portfolios that are powered by our D-Robotics infrastructure, including the software and hardware, and based on our technology, they make their products more intelligent. Yeah. So I think this is also, I want to inspire each of you to build your own product and also maybe your own future career or future innovations. Yeah. Uh, for example, like RoboParty, the our partner who joined us today is also their product and project is also based on our hardware. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and also we have a really rich full accessories and developer kits. So this is, I think, very friendly and approachable for our developers and the community to start their own product, and also for education use education scenarios, which is also very affordable. Yeah. Um, and since we launched the RDKX 5 in 2025 last year, yeah, actually it's already 1 year since RDKX 5 has been launched globally. And we do have noticed a lot of engineers and developers and robotics makers are using RDKX 5 to build some more interesting products. Yeah, you can check if you search RTX 5 on YouTube, you can find a lot of amazing videos and a showcase, which can also be a really great, like tutorials for you guys who are new to this RDK ecosystem. Yeah, and here is a video about the Robotics Dream Keeper Challenge. Just want to give you overall view.
How to build a robot from 0 to 1. This is where your journey begins. How to build a robot from 0 to 1. This is where your journey begins. Robotics Dream Keeper Challenge awaits you. Stage 1, Ignite Challenge, power on your AI robot's brain. Stage 2, Build Challenge, design your own intelligent robot. Stage 3, Launching Challenge, bring your robot to life. We've prepared rich, attractive incentives, including a built-in online bootcamp for everyone. Join our newbie-friendly challenge. Win $1,000 and make your robotics dreams come true. Join the RDK challenge and start building.
Okay, yeah. As we mentioned, we actually have different stages for different challenges. And the whole timeline is here. The challenge itself has been started to for registration since May 14th. And now it's almost, I think, at the stage one period, and we are still open for the last call of the participants. So if you haven't registered for the challenge yet, please do submit your application forms this week. So we will involve you in the whole members of this challenge. And we have different stages for you to finish each stage and to win the awards accordingly. And our engineer will give a walkthrough about each stage later. And we have really, really great awards and a lot of like incentives to encourage everyone and also to give you the credits for what you have been contributing to the whole community during the whole challenge, because we want to see everyone has been working on making this robotics community more and more like inspiring. Yeah. And then we want to talk about the awards. As I mentioned, we provide a lot of awards and titles and recognitions to make sure that you have been seen, your work will be seen by the whole community. And we also collaborate with some, medias in the technical area. So we will have like articles or blogs to talk about this competition and to talk about your work. So I think this is a really great chance for you to build up your own impact and to grow together with the community. And also we collaborate with Construct. That Construct will also provide 1 month of the free lessons for everyone to start your robotics study online. Yeah. And then I think for the rewards, we also have another I think another way to win more rewards because we want everyone to be the evangelists of RDK. So we hope that you can not just to produce the product itself, but also you can give more insights to the community and by writing articles, technical blogs, and to make videos or to make social posts. So we also provide these rewards for people who actually making more community engagement. Yeah, this is for the what we call is D-Robotics advocates. So we want to have more advocates from the members of the community. And also we have two really big or top award, which is the Top Voice Award and Top Creator Award. Top Voice Award is for those people who are making a lot of efforts on, as I mentioned, to write articles or to make videos and to actually have a very high impression in the whole community. And top creator is for people who have the most interesting or the most complicated project. But here is you don't need to feel like very high pressure because this is more like a place for you to try whatever you want. As long as you finish the 3 stages, as I mentioned before, you will already get the 100% rebate of RTX 5. And if you have been achieving some, like higher performance, and you will be rewarded as well. And here I want to highlight one award here that because every year in the robotics community we will host the robotics developer day. Yeah. So this is an annual event of the whole community. Yearly we will host this event in Shenzhen. As you know, Shenzhen is now the hub for the whole robotics industry. So you might get a chance to be invited to our office in Shenzhen and to also join this annual event and to talk about your experience. Yeah, so this is a really good chance to get closer to the whole industry. Yeah. Okay, so I will let my colleague Shockley online to talk about the second part to give a full breakdown of the competition itself. Okay, so Shockley, maybe you can share your screen.
Hello, everyone. Can you see my screen?
I can't yet, but I can see yourself. I can't see your screen yet.
We can see.
Hello.
You can?
Okay.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can see.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
everyone.
Yes.
My name is Shockley. I am a robotic engineer in D-Robotics. And today I will show you the breakdown of the competition framework. So let's start with the stage 1. And actually, stage 1 is ignite the challenges. This is the first step of the competition, and the goal is to get your RDK X5 up and running. And the competition, and you will complete your first AI task and the board on the board. And the stage 1 lasts about 10 days. Under the film power on your AI robotic brand. At this point, we are not asking you to build a full robot. Stage 1 is about getting the basic thing right. For example, can you put your robot, can you connect to it, or can you use a sensor or actuator? So there are 3 challenges in this stage. The first one is bring up your board. This is where you wake up the board. You need to fetch the latest images, put the board successfully, and set up the network, and log into the IDK via SH. You also need to join the official community channel and complete the stage 1 check-in. This step is crucial because the completion isn't just about submitting files. It's also about share your progress, asking questions, and learning from each other. The second challenge is Sensor Explorer. Here, you need to prove that your board can interact with the physical world. You can choose one hardware category, such as a camera, an IMU, GPIO, microphone, or a motor. For example, you could showcase a camera preview, print IMU value in the terminal, and make a GPIO LED blink, or record microphone input, or even spin a real motor. It doesn't need to be complicated, but it needs to be real. The third challenge is your first AI task. You will choose one AI task and run it directly on the board. One option is include ULO object detection, image classification, face recognition, and speech recognition. The key requirement here is that it must run on the RDK X5, not just on your PC. The results also need to be visible and verifiable, such as boarding box classification, face recognition text, or speech-to-text output. Now, let's look at the stage 1 deliverable. You need to submit 5 items. The first one is free screenshot, covering your SSH login, active sensor, and onboard AI task. The second one is a public GitHub repository with a complete README documentation to your setup, command, and dependence. And finally, you can post a community post about your completion in stage 1. So in stage 1, we want to see your board is alive, kinetic, controllable, and fully prepared for AI development. Once you complete stage 1, you will become an IDK explorer and unlock the next phases. So let's move into stage 2. Stage 2 spend about 15 days under the theme Design Your Own Intelligent Robot. While stage 1 focus on verifying that hardware works, stage 2 focus on proving your project idea is actually viable and buildable. You are no longer just running baseline demos. Now you need to clearly decide what you plan to build. The stage is broken down into 3 major challenges. The first is concept design application. Here, you need to draft a design brief for your project. You need to outline the specific operational scenario. For instance, will your robot operate indoor or outdoor? And also, you must need to define the target user, explaining how they will interact with your robot. And then you will think of what kind of AI capability will use in your demo, such as object detection, speech processing, or autonomous navigation. Finally, you should highlight your project unique innovation, which means you need to explain what made your robot stand out from existing projects. The second challenge is AI architecture. This is where you map out the inner working of your robot. You will need to provide a system diagram illustrating how data flow from physical sensor, then to your AI model, and then into the decision-making logic, and finally out to the actuator. If your project uses those tools, you are required to include a clear node graph, detailing and write down the node names, topics, service, and message type. Alongside this, a detailed model design should clarify the specific function, including the input and output. You must also define your compute allocation, detailing which AI tasks run on the BPU and which one run on the CPU. The third challenge is engineering plan. As you can see here, the breakdown into your main part, 4 main parts. The BOM, which means your material list, and the second is your math to keep your out timeline on track. And the following is a risk analysis to prepare for your setback. And finally, setting up a clean project structures. So in conclusion, in stage 2, you need to, the deliverable is over here. is a public GitHub project layout and a detailed roadmap, and a formal Markdown proposal file, and a comprehensive architecture and system flow diagram, and a timeline mapped out by days or weeks, and also a community share of your proposal. And after you complete this stage, you will become an RDK builder. And let's move into stage 3. And in stage 3, it lasts about 20 days under the theme Bring Your Robot to Life. It's the final stage where everything comes together. In stage 1, we verify the hardware, and in stage 2, we decide the architecture. And now in stage 3, you must deliver a full function robot project and showcase to the world. There are 3 final pillars to the challenges. The first one is prototype integration. This requires you to combine the core elements of your system. This includes AI model running on the board, active ROS2 communication, and precise motor and actuator control, and synchronized multi-sensor fusion. For example, if your robot relies on a camera paired with an IMU, you should expand your strategy for time synchronization. If you are commanding the robot, commanding the motor, you should document the communication protocol. And most important, your repository should write a quick start to how others can run your project easily. And the second pillar is real-time AI inference. And if one precision model must use BPU hardware acceleration, you must clearly document the model name, its runtime environment, and provide proof that the BPU is handling the workload. And furthermore, you need to demonstrate robust multitask capability, such as object detection plus target tracking, detecting paired with a real-time motor control, and a vision-based lighting control. The final pillar is demo packages. First, you need to prepare a high-quality 3 to 5 minute demo video. Second, your public GitHub repository must feature an open source license, a comprehensive README, and a documentation flow, and a reproducible launch routine. Your technical documentation, whether in PDF or Markdown format, must cover the system architecture, component interface, sensor calibration procedures, and something is necessary to reproduce your project. You also need to append care benchmark on BPU utilization evidence, such as terminal logs, execution runtime flag benchmark, comparison tables, or performance screenshot. Finally, you will submit a community showcase post and submit a formal pull request link all your hours together. So to ensure you have a value submission, please keep these critical rules in mind. Your demo video must be hosted via a stable and public link. Your repository should strictly pin dependent version to guarantee reproducibility. To guarantee from stage 3, after you finish stage 3, you will become an RDK creator, and you can get an innovation trip to Shenzhen and other benefits. So in conclusion, the completion framework is very clear now. Stage 1 proves your RDK block can actually work. And in stage 2, prove your idea is buildable. And in stage 3, to prove your robot, to bring your robot into the real world. So in order to help you accelerate your development process, there I introduce RDK Studio to all of you. So what is RDK Studio? You will think of it as an AI native workspace tailored specifically for robot development. It includes a check assistant, terminal, file management, and device fetchings, remote access, and AI debugging tools into a single place. Instead of switching between multiple platforms, you can handle almost your robot development from one interface. So I will step by step to guide all of you to use RDK Studio. So this is the platform of our RDK Studio. You will see The first thing is workspace. In here, you can ask our AI agent most. Actually, you will resemble it just like our codex. We can ask him some question. If you say with him hello, he will reply he is a Demos, an AI assistant in RDK Studio. And then he will help us with RDK development and yours to develop. And here I will show you some demo because I have put up a USB camera in my RDK X5. So I can ask him to help me to bring up my USB camera and show me the video feedback via web and using the RDK and TO skills. And I will send this command to him and he will help me break down this command into different tasks and they will execute the task in sequence. So when he organized the answer, I will show you different functions of this RDK Studio. The first and important one is the connection to the RDK X5. We can click this button at another device to connect our RDK X5. There are 3 different ways for us to connect the device. The first one is via Ethernet port and connect the Internet port to between RDK X5 and our computer. We can use SS to connect. And the second one is quick link. What's the quick link? In other words, quick link is it will create a virtual internet port so that we can use a Type-C cable to connect our RDK X5. So let's connect to it. And so as you can see, this is the virtual internet port we created. So when we select this port and start connections, and wait a minute, it will connect our RDK X5. And then the next part is some development tools. The first one is Flasher. It can help us fetch the images to the RDK X5. You can just select your 4 images and then click the fetch button and wait a minute to the system. And the next part is the file resources. We can explore the file in our RDK X5. We can explore different root in our RDK X5, such as the home root. And the third one is the terminal. We can use terminal to connect our RDK X5 in this page. And such as we can see the RDK OS. To see the version of our RDK images. So the next part is the remote desktop. We can use this function to remote access our desktop in RDK X5. So as you can see, this is the RDK X5 desktop. And the next part is code editor. It's just like our VS Code. And we can connect to the RDK X5 by this function. And it can, yes, as you can see, it's actually is a VS Code. We can export the file in the RDK, and there's also a terminal. And next, when we move into the AI capabilities, the first thing is the bot agent. The bot agent actually is a open cloud, and it can deploy to our RDK X5 when you click this button, and it will automatically deploy the open cloud to our RDK X5. So when you close this app, the open code will always run in your RDK X5. So we can use Telegram or WhatsApp to communicate with our RDK-X5 agents and to do some projects. And so the second part is our local models. So if you don't want to use the tokens, you can deploy the local models in our RDK platform. But we highly recommend you to use RDK X100 to deploy large language models such as Gemma 4, Green 3, and we can just select our model and click this button, and it will automatically install the model. So the last one is our skill workshop. In this skill hub, we can click this search button and it will see and it will show the RDK X5 related skill. For example, the app skill can help us run the demo, such as segmentation, web displays in RDK. And the RDK camera can help us bring up the RDK camera easily. So I have already installed all of this skill. And if you haven't installed it, you can click this button and hit this button add locally, and the skill will save to our most working space. And so let me move back into the skill, the most workspace. As you can see, he is executing my command. It's bringing up the USB camera. And on top of this, you can see the memory used, the temperature, and the CPU usage. So let me wait a minute. And as you can see, he is running the YOS2 command to set up the camera. He's in the search stage. He's running the tool code and okay, he's summarizing the results. As you can see, the image topic is publishing at 20 Hertz, but the camera node died earlier in the log. So if it meets some error, it can fix it by itself. So you don't need to interact it. The overall launch is still working out everything. Let me wait a minute. He is working. So let me introduce other function, and you can join this community, but it's in Chinese. This is the RoboGo platform, and you can click this application center and you can apply some. Oh, okay, it worked. It's open our USB camera. As you can see, it successfully bring up our USB camera. And this is the stage 1 challenges to bring up a sensor. So this gives us an example to bring up a USB sensor, USB camera sensor. And also you can also bring up a temperature sensor or other sensor as you like. Okay. Thank you everyone. This is my sharing. This is all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Shockley, for the walkthrough of those 3 different stages and also the RDK Studio. RDK Studio is a very powerful, I think, a AI native assistant for robotics development. So you can download it and register to try. If you have any question for this part, please ask Shockley to answer your questions in Discord. He's also in our Discord, or we have some QA session later. Yeah. Okay, so next I will invite our partner from the construct team. Since Ricardo is online also, and Sonia will be the main speaker today. Maybe you guys can just say hi to everyone and then start your part. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Sonia. Let me share my screen first. So today I'm here to introduce you the Construct Robotics Institute. I don't know if any of you have ever learned robotics with Construct, but I want to start with a simple question. So who are we? The Construct Robotics Institute is an online robotics education platform dedicated to helping people learn robotics and grow their technical skills and start a career in robotics. So you may think that since this is an online platform, so it's a video-based learning, but actually no. What makes our different is we will provide you the most practical learning experience by combining the simulation and real robot. So it's 100% practice-based learning. So this is a look of how you're going to learn with the course. This whole learning studio is browser based, so you don't need to install or download anything to set up. And also, you just need a computer, and no matter what kind of computer you are using, you just need to open the browser and you can start learning immediately. And here's a quick look of how the surface look. We have integrated almost every features into one environment, include notebook, code editor, terminals, and simulations. So later I will give you a look of how things really works in our platform. And also we have provided many simulated environments. So where you learn in different subjects, you can using the different simulated robots in different environments. And also we combine the simulated practice with a real robot practice. As you can see, here's some our remote real robot labs. They're all run 24/7. You can remote access them anywhere you want, anytime you want. And our platform provide more than 100 online courses, which covers topics from ROS 2, navigation, manipulation, robotic theory, and AI, including machine learning, deep learning, RL, and VLAs, and also the most hottest topic right now, the humanoid robots. So enough talking, let's show you how does it look. So if you are a new user to our platform, so first you need to create an account, and then we have different functions. Here is a course. We have all the courses here, and you can check the open classes that we had before. And also we have the Robotics Project Creator Center. You can create your own project here, and you can also use others, a public ROS project to do further development. So let me show you very quick by opening a course. So here, this course I selected is a Python 3 for robotics course. If you are a beginner, if you want to learn more about robotics, you can start with these three courses too, which are Python, Linux, and C++. They're all free, and you can start them very quick. So you can hear, sorry for the music. Because okay, let's mute it. So we have added this background music to make the whole environment more real. So on this side, you have the notebook, and we have designed a pattern, so you can very easily follow the instruction. You can copy the command here and paste it into the terminal, and you can test your code here with the simulated robots. You can move the robot like this, and also you can drag different window. You can make it bigger. You can move wherever you want. And also, by learning robots, you're not only just copy paste the code, right? You have to practice with real robots. You have to do your own personal project. So how do we connect to the real robots? So we need to go here, the Robot Connect. Here you can see several labs that are available at our office right now. So this time I will select the FastBot Small Robot Labs. As you can see, I have already booked a slot. If you want to book another slot, you can just go there and select available time. Very easy. See all this time available. So let me go back to my bookings. Here you can check your own booking with the Robot Labs. So I can click connect. It requires me to open a ROSject. So I will need to open the ROSject. Wait for a second. And you can see everything is loading right now. So meanwhile, we are waiting. Okay, it's loaded right now. So here is our real robot lab. Everything you have seen right now is alive. So I can waiting for the joystick to loading. Then I can move the robot directly with the joystick. But of course, you can move it with your own algorithm. And let me try to move the robot this side and direct. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm moving the robot right now. And I think we'll still have some time. So let me give you a short robot lab tour in our office. So I need to switch my camera here. Sorry, I need to disappear for a second. Okay. So here is the RoboLab you just seen. This is a small city work lab. You can see the robot here.
Wait, what is that? I cannot see anything.
Oh, sorry. Still hiding my camera. Okay, you can see it now?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so this is the
now
robot lab that you are seeing just right now. And there's a robot. So normally student will contact this ROS2 mobile robot to do some basic ROS projects. And I think let's go to the next lab. I need to disappear for a few seconds again. So here is another warehouse lab. We have here the industrial robot, the UR3 robot arm, and also this one is charging, the RB1 robots. So this lab is for doing some industrial tasks, navigations and to manipulation to perform the tasks that take place. And also we have another robot lab behind this room. It's a cyber world robot lab. As you can see, we have an omnidirectional wheeled robot here. So you need to develop a navigation algorithm to solve this maze world problem. Okay, so I need to disappear again for a second to go to another room. So here is another room. I don't know if you can see it clear. This is a real robots coffee lab that you can see a real UR3 robot arm is going to grab the cup and put it on the delivery robot there, and they will deliver the coffee to the tables like there or other desks. And also we have a robot arm there. It's for our student to do the project. So they will need to develop algorithm to make the robots play tic-tac-toe with humans. So this is very interesting to do this program. And also, let me show you another two cool guys. So here, you can see we have two Unitary robots. That's why we're going to use it to for our humanoid courses and trainings. And that's it for the lab tour. To disappear seconds again. Okay, back to my camera and go back to my presentation. So and after all of this robots labs and also the online learning platform, you also will have one of these. I don't know if you can see my camera. You will receive this robot box, and you need to build and program your own robot that is a fastbot, so you can know how the robot's whole system works in the real world. And of course, all this journey, you are not alone. You will have all the support with our teachers team by weekly open hour sessions and also the C++ open classes to help you solve the problems and to advance your skills. And here's you can have a look with some of our teachers team. We have Ligalo, which is our CEO and founder of the Construct, which is many years experience in robotics, humanoid, and AI, and also other teachers. They have very strong experience in robotics education for many years. And so if you have interested in learning robotics and start to building your robotics career in this hands-on and accessible ways, you can have a look in this robotic developer masterclass. You can scan the QR code or go to these links there to get more information. And the next batch starts on June 29th. So save the date if you're interested. Okay, so that is for my presentation. Thanks you everyone for listening and watching. I will stop sharing here.
Thank you, Sonia. And this is a really great tour for us to see the lab of the construct. Actually, I've been there. Yeah, I've been there in this March when I went to Barcelona because the lab is based in Barcelona, Spain. So if any of you will travel to Barcelona, welcome to contact construct team to have a lab tour. I think they will really welcome you guys. Yeah. Yeah. And just want to highlight here. Oh, you're in Barcelona? Then you should join them. Alex is in Barcelona. Okay. Since I assume that all of you have been already registered to the RDK challenge, if you already successfully registered to the challenge, you will get 1 month of lessons for the Rose courses online and to just to experience everything that Sonia just presented. Yeah, so it's a really good chance for you guys to be involved in this in these courses and to experience such kind of way of a really innovative way of learning. Yeah. Okay, so next let's welcome RoboParty. I think RoboParty is a very exciting open source project for humanoid robots. And also I think they have more than 1,400 stars for on the GitHub repo. So which is really a great performance since they just launched the robot from like in 4 months. Yeah, so it's a really fast growing team. So let's invite Junjie from RoboParty. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the warm welcome from D-Robotics. I'm Junjie, co-founder from the RoboParty, and I'm glad to introduce our company and share some of the work we are currently doing here. Firstly, our goal at RoboParty is simple. We want to build the best open source humanoid robots in the world. We believe advanced robotics should be easy to access for everyone. And we are RoboParty, a stand-up from Shanghai. Our team is made up of young engineers born after the year 2000. Our main idea are low cost, high performance, and open source sharing. We want to build a platform where anyone can easily create and test new robot technology. Let's look at the basic parts. We use a simple, modular design. This makes building and fixing our robot very easy, almost like putting together a toy. This timeline shows our fast growth. We started in early 2025. By January 2026, we released our open source Generation 3 model. Soon after, our project grew over 1,000 stars at GitHub. Now we are working on our Generation 4 robot, which uses parts we made ourselves. Let me introduce our main product, Roboto Origin. This robot is fully open source. It is built for makers, schools, and research labs. If you want to learn about AI and robots, this is perfect. This is the perfect starting point. You can easily add new sensors or change the code. Here are the physical details of the Roboto Origin. It is 1.25 meters tall and weighs 34 kilograms. This makes it very safe to use in classrooms or labs. The body is designed to move naturally, just like a human, so it can work smoothly and keep its balance. Looking closer at the joints, the robot has 23 moving parts in total. To make dynamic movements possible, the leg joints are very strong, providing up to 120 Newton meters of force. The arm joints provide 27 Newton meters. This gives the robot enough power to run, but also the control to handle everyday objects. The power behind our robot comes from the RoboParty M motor. We designed this motor ourselves, and it is also fully open source. Traditional models can be hard to wear. We designed the M model to be very easy to install. It saves a lot of time when building the robot. We offer the M model in three sizes: the M16, 60, M75, and the M197. They use a standard 48-volt system. A great feature is the hollow center, which lets us handle the cables inside the joints. These models are powerful but very lightweight. We are very proud of our open source community. Our project quickly researched over 1,400 stars on GitHub. This makes us one of the top 5 open source humanoid robot projects in the world. We share all of our hardware designs, testing tools, and code for everyone to use. And our impact goes behind the code. We have a community of over 2,000 developers. More than 100 of our robots have been built and are being used in labs and schools. We also work with other technology companies to push the limits of open source robots. Now, let's see the robot in action. Hardware and code must work together well in the real world. Here you can see Roboto Origin stand up on its own. and it can run at 3 meters per second. And what's more, it can even dance. This test shows our open source platform provides highly advanced and stable control. The robotics industry has many problems, high costs, closed systems, and low shared standards. We want to fix this. We are building a universal open source foundation for AI robots. By sharing our tools and platforms, we help everyone build robot applications faster and easier. Thank you for your time. We at RoboParty are very excited about the future. Please visit our GitHub and join our company. Join our community. Let's build the future of robotics together. Thank you. And what's more, we hope you to look forward to our next generation human robots. It will coming soon. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing the open source project, and I hope you guys can check their GitHub for more information. And actually, maybe you can expect something will happening in the future between RoboParty and Construct and D-Robotics. Yeah. So we hope that we can provide something more related to humanoid robot and embodied AI in the future. So there will be something happening. Yeah. And so today I think that's all the content that we want to share today, because this is an opening webinar. And also this is the first time for our global community to have this kind of online gathering. So really thanks for your joining and the participation. I hope you guys can join the RDK challenge, so you will get a chance to have more, conversation and even one-on-one tutorials, and to get the mentors from our ecosystem partners, because we will invite a lot of experts from different areas to join this RDK challenge and to support all of your robotics dreams. Yeah. So because it's already very late here, it's already my midnight. So I think I'll need to say goodbye to you, and let's keep in touch and see you guys next Thursday at the same time. Yeah. And meanwhile, the RDK Challenge Stage 1 has already started. So please try to download the RDK Studio and to start to, to have some hands-on experience. If you haven't gotten RDK X5 yet, you are welcome to contact us in Discord. Contact me, Lisa, in the Discord, because we also have some free samples we can offer for people who haven't got the RDK board yet. If you want to start the project as soon as possible, you can join our sample program. If you can guarantee that you will make some demos in 45 days. Yeah. So that's all for today. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.